pathology, Dr. Howser. I love it.
Well, the population is getting older.
Become an allergist, Doogie. If you can free one person from the prison of their allergies, it can be a very rewarding feeling.
Pediatrics, Dr. Howser. What could be better than working with babies?
Cute kid.
Just keep it in mind. Administrative work has always been very satisfying to me.
Thank you, sir. I'll think it over.
It may lack the glamour and excitement of the operating theater.
Well, what doesn't?
But you'd be surprised at the fireworks that can erupt over a hotly contested financial review.
The budget, that's strong stuff.
Why, just the other day, I locked horns with a board of directors over the food services budget. I think I have the notes on that meeting somewhere which tell the whole incredible story.
Plastic surgery, specializing in breast enhancement.
Guys, I am so confused. My residency's almost over, and I have no idea what to do next.
Dude, I don't like seeing you like this. Flailing about helplessly with a total lack of direction.
Yeah, Doogie. It's weird. You're acting like me.
Well, I'm sorry, but what I choose will determine the course of the rest of my life.
You're right. You should take your time. It takes a lot of careful thought, analysis, research. It's like buying shoes. You need to browse, try on as many pairs as possible, and whatever you do, never ever grab the first pair of pumps you see, because you may be unhappy with them later, and you can't return shoes, especially when they're on sale.
You know, Janine, what you said actually makes sense to me.
It does? Then why do you still look so worried?
Because what you said actually makes sense to me.
Please. There's that magazine. Come on, it's gotta be here. Yes! September 1979. My favorite. Still here. Seed gatherers of the Serengeti.
My dad really ought to invest in some new magazines here at the office.
No. What are you kidding? Look at this. This is the woman who introduced me to the beauty of the female form. You can't just discard a woman who can carry a basket like that.
Well, look what the cat dragged in. Doogie, look at you. I swear you grow a foot every time I see you. Vinny.
Lois, Please, there are no words to describe my incredible physical magnetism, so don't even try.
Listen, Lois, is my dad ready? We're supposed to go to the Lakers game.
Yeah, he's just finishing up with Dr. Fenmore. He'll be right up.
Say, Lois, you got a lollipop for me?
For you?
Better watch out.
You got any purple ones?
I like the purple.
Say, Vinny, you got a hug for me?
For you?
Good hug. Yes. Oh, I'm so relieved. I don't know why I worry so much.
Oh, nothing wrong with being cautious. Now, if you have any questions, you just call me. You have my home number, right?
Thanks so much, Dr. Howser.
You're welcome.
Hi, son. You ready?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready, Dad. Ready, Vin?
What a price to pay for a stinking lollipop. The human vice nearly broke a rib.
David, do I have time to make a quick call?
Oh, Stuart. Stuart, this is Dr. Douglas Howser. Doogie, Dr. Stuart Fenmore.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Same here. Your father talks a lot about you.
Jeez. Room full of doctors. If you're gonna choke on a chicken bone, this is the place to do it.
Stuart is visiting from New York. He graduated from my alma mater.
Oh, good school. How long you in town for?
Well, I'm heading back east tomorrow, and then looks like I have some thinking to do.
Stuart and I have been talking. I've asked him to join me in my practice.
Really?
And I have to be crazy to turn him down.
Hi. So how was the Lakers game?
Oh, it's fantastic. Hey, we saw Nicholson, Diane Cannon, McEnroe and Tatum, Rob Lowe, and Arsenio Hall.
Who won?
Dr. H.
Oh, Diane had the best hairdo. Tatum had a bodacious bod. No contest.
I thought you guys would be home earlier. Overtime?
No, we had to drop Dr. Fenmore off at his hotel. He ended up going to the game with us. He's a great guy, don't you think, Doogie?
Yeah, I like him.
Did you know that he was an All-American receiver at Stanford?
Dad, how long have you been interviewing people?
Oh, on and off for the last few months. But nobody. I just didn't click with anybody until Stuart. Why?
No, I was just a little bit surprised that I didn't think you were bringing anybody into the practice until you got older.
I got older, Doogie. While you weren't looking, I turned 56.
He's right, Doug. A man gets to be at Dad's age, he's got to make the most of what little time he's got left. I say get in all the shuffleboard you can, Dr. H.
There's a little more to it than shuffleboard, Vincent. I want to make sure that my practice is in good hands when I...
Broke? Sorry. Pass away.
Retire.
Well, I guess you could hand over the reins that way, too.
Well, it's your practice. I'm heading out tonight.
Good night.
Good night, Doogie.
Say, tell me something, Dr. H. Even with this Stewart guy in the picture, upon your, demise, Doogie will still inherit the bulk of your estate, correct?
You're flirting with your own demise, Vincent.
Now, that's a good sign. Still got your sense of humor intact. Oh, Doug! You live a charmed life, Howser. When I had to tell my old man I didn't want to go into the family business with him, I was so racked with guilt I got nauseous. But your dad doesn't even want you to go into practice with him. You have escaped the sun-sucking vortex without a single dry heave. I envy you, man. You are one lucky guy.
You are one lucky boy. Your cast will be off in no time.
You'll be okay, Jason. It's just a green stick fracture of the ulna.
All right. Jason, you go and pick out a lollipop. You know where they are.
Thank you, Dr. Howser.
You're welcome.
Watch out for Louis. She'll smother you.
Thanks, Doctor.
Oh, he'll be fine, Mrs. McKinley. You have any questions, just call.
Okay.
You have her home number, right?
You make a pretty good team, huh?
Dad, when I grow up, can we be doctors together?
I have the feeling that when you grow up, you will be able to be whatever you want.
I want to work with you.
That sounds like a pretty good plan to me.
Look.
Whoa. I have just the place for this.
Cool.
Yeah, real cool. Oh, brand. Oh, nuggets, brand this, brand that. Ah.
David?
Oh, damn it, Catherine. I'm a doctor. Let me live.
Good morning.
Morning.
Oh, Doogie. I was on the phone with Dr. Sachs earlier. I told him you were undecided about what to do next, and he offered to show you around obstetrics at Valley General.
Oh, thanks, Dad, but I know what I want to do.
Wonderful. What?
I've decided I want to go into practice with you. Don't you see? That's why I was so freaked out about this decision. It's because in my heart, I know I belong in practice with you.
I had no idea that you were even considering this.
Come on, don't you remember our plan? Howser and Son?
I know we talked about it when you were little, but now I just assumed that you were destined for bigger things than a family practice.
Yeah, I really feel like this is something I want to do. Look, 22 years ago, you delivered a baby named Libby Keene, and now she's invited you to her wedding. You've become a member of the family. You've built something really special, Dad, and I want to be a part of it. Well?
Nothing could make me prouder.
Are you nuts? You were off the hook. And now, due to what I assume is a temporary malfunction of the judgment lobe in your brain, you have voluntarily committed yourself to a lifetime of Father Knows Best.
Relax, Vin. It'll be great.
Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll go to Hickory Farms, and we'll buy your dad the... I know I said I'd go into business with you, but I was insane salami gift pack. Then...
Vin, I don't think you get it. I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah? Well, just wait. Working for your old man is a living hell. I know. I did it for a whole summer.
I won't be working for him. I'll be working with him. We'll be partners.
Yeah, right. You will be getting it around the clock. Here, he'll be telling you to clean your room and chew with your mouth closed. There, he'll be telling you to clean your office and suture with your mouth closed. It'll be a non-stop parental nightmare.
Vin, you're you and I'm me. Okay? I'm not worried. I'm content. I'm relaxed. I'm completely at peace.
Oh, really?
I just wanted to let you know what was happening, Ben. I think it's a great decision, and I feel very comfortable with it.
Oh, really?
Okay. So I'm not being totally honest. It's strange, Ben. This is what I've always wanted, so why do I feel so uneasy?
Well, David, it's understandable that you would have some reservations.
Not reservations, really. Concerns, questions.
Like what?
Well, my office is my sanctuary, and I'm afraid I won't have any privacy.
What if he's in my face all the time?
Working with Doogie isn't easy. His mind is always going.
Working with an old-timer ain't gonna be easy. His mind is going.
He's a genius. Do I really want to compete with my son?
They're his patients. Do I really want to compete with my dad?
I'm not into all that high-tech medicine.
I think I saw a jar of leeches on his shelf.
He's gonna want to make changes.
I'm going to want to make changes.
He's young.
He's old.
Would he quit?
Could he fire me?
Discuss it with him.
Run for your life.
No. No, this is really important to him. I'm going to make it work.
I'll make it work for Doogie's sake.
For my dad's sake.
Office supplies in here. Patients' files, active and inactive here. Prescription pads in here. Tea bags. Do you like lemon zinger?
Love lemon zinger.
That's great. This is pretty exciting, huh?
Yeah, boy, Dad, it is.
Dr. Howser?
Huh?
Senior. Mr. Newbeck is waiting in room A. His nasal polyps are flaring up again.
Thanks, Lois. Just think. Soon I'll be able to say, son, you want to take this one?
Just think.
Look what I found.
You kept that?
I held on to it all this time, just waiting for the day I could hang it up.
Okay, thank you, Lois. Thank you.
Son, you're gonna make yourself dizzy now. What should we do until your mom gets here?
I want chicky ears.
Okay, you got it. Get up here. What is this? Hey, where'd you get that bruise? You and Vinny been playing Star Wars again?
Nope.
Wait. What is this? It's another black and blue mark there.
I got one here, too.
Okay, look. It's my turn to be a doctor, all right? Let me, check your neck here. Okay? Okay, why don't you just scooch up here and lie down? There you go. And I will teach you how to examine the abdomen. All right? This is your stomach, the liver, spleen.
Oh, Dad.
Who's ready for dinner? What do you guys say we go to Farrell's,
David, what's wrong?
I haven't looked at that in years. I used to look at it every day.
You saved my life.
Oh, I don't know about that. I think Dr. Flynn and his staff deserve the real credit.
No, you do. If you hadn't caught this leukemia in time, I wouldn't be alive. I can never repay you for that.
Doogie, is that why you're here?
What do you mean?
Here, with me, in the practice. Do you feel you owe me?
No. No, that's not how I feel. I want to be here. It makes me happy. I thought it made you happy. What?
There's a moment that I'm seeing in my mind. You were 10, and you got that crazy idea that you wanted to learn how to sail. We thought you were too young, but you insisted. And when you went out by yourself for the first time, I watched you struggle for hours. You just couldn't get the boat moving.
You kept hollering for me to come back in, but I wouldn't.
And after what seemed like forever, a wonderful thing happened. You suddenly found the wind, and off you went, and you had the biggest smile on your face. And I sat alone on the beach and watched you soar. You want to make me happy? Do what's right for you.
But I...
Trust me, son. A child can never repay his parents. It's not even expected. Son, you want to honor me as a father. Someday, give your own child the same freedom. we'll take it home. Your mother can put it in the scrapbook.
There are hundreds of specialties. There's neurology. I can go into research or oncology. You know, there are trauma specialists who are in such demand that they have to get a pilot's license so they can fly around the country in a moment's notice. What a life.
Yeah, that sounds all right.
Well, that's a bit of an understatement, wouldn't you say, Janine?
I guess. I just felt closer to you when you were paralyzed with indecision and self-doubt. Now you're like bouncy.
Yeah, but don't you see, it's all attitude. See, you can look at a big decision as a burden or as a glorious opportunity. You know, my future is out there, and all I have to do is reach out and grab it. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Carpe diem. Never say die. Just do it.
Ugh. Come on, baby. I'll be a confused, alienated, misunderstood boy toy. You can straighten out my life.
All right, but can we eat first?
Sure, doll. Anything you want.
Just nothing with a drive-up window.